welcome to the Speak Boutique. I'm Tali Kellerstein, pediatric speech-language pathologist, helping children 3 years and up make great sounds. Did you know that all words have shapes? And the shapes of those words guide speech pathologists when we choose the targets we're going to work with in our speech therapy sessions. This is particularly true when we're working with children who are really young or who are struggling with the movement required for speech, such as children who have childhood apraxia of speech, also known as CAS. The underlying principle that's really important to understand is that all speech is movement. And the more movement you have, be it because of the diversity of sounds or the quantity of them, the harder those words are to say. When we're talking about word shapes, what we're really talking about is the combinations of consonants and vowels that make up words. In this video, we're going to talk about 3 levels: easier, harder, and hardest of word shapes that we might be working with. Level 1, the easiest words. The easiest words are those with the least change. And since English is a vocalic language, that means we need a vowel in all of our words. And the simplest syllable shape would be just a vowel on its own, like a or o. Next, we could add a consonant for a word like be or me, or our consonant can come at the end after the vowel, like a word like up or on. The way we could up the ante here a little bit is to double the CVCVs. So a word like mama or dada or nana are nice, easy first words for kids to say. And notice how here the consonants were the same. As soon as we change a consonant, it makes things a little bit harder. And it's probably in part the reason why children so often simplify the word banana to nana instead of bana, so that they can keep that consonant the same. The next level up would be adding a consonant or a vowel. In English, words that have the vowel consonant vowel shape are words like Anna and arrow and any. They're not very common for us, but they do exist. What is much more common is this shape, consonant, vowel, consonant. That's a really important shape for English because when we change that final consonant, we really change the meanings of a lot of words, or initial consonant for that matter. So the CVC words are the difference between boat and bone, or if we're dropping a sound, then bow and boat, or no and nose. And errors in these sounds have a huge impact in the way a listener understands what a child is trying to say. At this level, remember, the fewer the changes, the easier the word. So mom is easier than mop, or pop is easier than puff, because there's less changes happening. Level number 2, our harder level, is now introducing more changes. So we can keep the same shape, the CVC, but now our first consonant will be different than our second one. So these would be words like hat or hop or home or boat, where the first C is different from our second C. Similarly, if our word is getting longer, a CVC word where there are changes in the sounds will also be harder than ones where everything's the same. So it could be a change in vowels, like in the word cookie, and also in the case of tummy, both the vowels and the consonants. The more changes we have within the word, the harder that word will be for kids. And finally, level number 3, the hardest level. Now this one is where we start to combine strings of consonants and also strings of syllables. So for example, the word spot has the consonant blend at the beginning. That's much harder for kids to say than just pot. Or similarly, spin or school would be much harder than pin or cool. And as we get even more complex, we could add more consonants and vowels to get words like spaghetti or strawberry, grasshopper, helicopter. All of those multisyllabic words start to be really challenging for kids who are struggling with the movement involved in making speech.
Squirrel.
So I hope that was helpful in explaining why some words that are really simple for adults to say are trickier for little mouths. If you speak any other language besides English, think about what words in your language are more complicated. For English speakers, which words do you think are the hardest ones for us to say? I'm looking forward to seeing your ideas in the comments. Please comment, subscribe, share, invite your friends. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.